Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are back once again for the Mark Map Attack 580 and lower Fargo rated tournament. Started Friday evening, wrapping it up today, brought back final 16. We are of course playing this out of the hidden spot in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We are Q Sports Live. My name is Grant, sitting beside the one and only Mr. Ryan Epp.
Hey guys, how you doing?
We have Warren Drunken Chief taking on Peter Mason. I believe we are now into the semifinals on the A side.
B side.
Oh, this is, I lied, a B side match. I would assume we're down final 8 or lower of the B side. Final 4 of the B side. So it is moving along. A little bit of a contrast from this event to our last event. The last one was a ladies pro event, namely the Ashton Twins Classic. That being said, still going to see some pretty darn sporty pool.
Yeah.
As much as this is a
580 and
called
under.
a 580 and under.
A lot of these guys are over 6 or should be over 600.
Should be, yes. Now, you know, they're established for the most part. Probably not a huge number of games in. Warren here at the table now is a sporty little shot. He's been playing in a lot of different tournaments. You've probably seen him on Q Sports Live a few times. And the same as Peter Mason, so I expect we're going to see a fairly good match.
Yeah, I've played years and years and years against Warren and actually played on a team with him too, and it's 1 point. He's a good shot.
He is a good shot.
His son's a pretty good shot too.
Yes.
Was playing in this.
Mm-hmm. Super nice guy too, Warren is.
That's 5 going that side. Or sorry, that's 1.
The one ball. It looks a little bit tight, but I think it'll go. It's really, does he have the angle on the 2 here to set down by the 9 ball for the 3 into the same pocket? If he can accomplish that, I kind of like him to get out here. Oh, I think he came up a little high. Oh no, he's there. I'm looking down the barrel. On the stream, doesn't look like he's quite there. It looks like the 11's in the way, but it's not.
Yeah, he's a little straighter, I think, than he wanted to. If he's down towards that rail a little more.
Yeah, he's a little bit straight, but he's got enough angle on this. He could pot this with some left-hand spin on the cue ball.
Yeah,
off that side rail and go back out.
I guess, or he can draw.
He doesn't have to go too far because the 4 ball's sitting
pretty good. Yeah,
pretty decent by the 8 ball, which actually puts him in a nice pattern play. 4-1-5-8. I gotta go ref a shot here, I guess.
Yeah, he's Grant's busy today. That was yesterday and Friday was my reffing duties. He gets to fill in today. Hey Marvin, sorry the comments just came up on Facebook here. Marvin, Ernie, Terry, Arden, how you doing?
Alrighty, back with you.
Yeah, comments weren't coming up. I just finally got them popped up there, so I just said hi to everybody.
Indeed. I'll say it too. How are you, Neil and Marvin, Aaron, Terry watching in the T-Dot. Welcome to it, everybody. At some point throughout this match, I might have a special guest commentator sit in.
Yeah. Whether
Ryan wants to sit or I want to sit, either which way.
I'm
Nice.
just trying to look around the room to see who's special.
Well, if I had a mirror, brother, let me tell you.
Yeah. Not short bus special, just
Yes. Hello from Thompson, Manitoba. Thanks for tuning in, Peppy. Mitch, great stream, guys. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Mitch.
Brandon's wondering what you're doing in Alabama.
I will be going down for. I'm gonna kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll be something for Jam Up Apparel. That's all I'll say for now.
As long as you bring me back a shirt.
We were going to stream the event that I'm going down to Alabama for. However, the tournament director already made a commitment to one of the local streaming guys down there. So I will more than likely jump on at some point, do some guest commentating on whoever stream that is. Is this on YouTube? Should be on YouTube.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm watching on my tablet.
There you
Grant's got on the other tablet. We got Facebook and YouTube going.
Guy Nicklin says, should have told Joe Leung about this tournament. He's only a 525. Indeed.
Yeah, and you guys, with us being on YouTube too, make sure you go over there and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're watching it on your TV or a bigger screen, YouTube is a better quality picture.
It is.
Yeah.
Really good for Chromecast. So Warren at the table. One ball, got to avoid the cluster of the 13, 10, 12.
Yeah, doesn't want to go too far or hook himself on that 5.
Oh, nice little
tap.
rub off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice little draw shot on the 5 ball. Back across for the 8 into that top left-hand corner. Where am I going in Alabama? I'm supposed to know this.
Yeah. He doesn't know where he's going in Calgary half the time, so.
I don't know where I am now. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Somewhere with an airport.
No,
Or do you gotta drive?
We actually have to drive. Yeah, I think it's an hour and a half. I'll find out. I'll find out and I'll let you know. But certainly if you're in and around that Alabama area, wherever I'm going down there, and you want to stop in, by all means do. Speaking of Jam Up Apparel.
I figured you're talking about it. Might as well keep going.
Why not, right? So I'm going to kind of let you all in on a little something that's coming up here with Jam Up Apparel. There's a new program that will be released. Hasn't been put out officially yet, but it is coming, I assure you. And it is going to be a program. I'm not going to go into full details, but it is a program that will help support the junior programs. That will be for the BEF, or the Billiard Education Fund in the United States, and the CBSA in Canada. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure you go on to the Jam Up Apparel Facebook page, like the page, because it will be announced on that page first. Once it's announced on that page, we'll have it ready to rock and roll here on Q Sports Live as well.
He's having a little trouble with that rack. Let's see what's going on there.
Let me see if I can find the email.
Three's moving off the top there just a touch. That looked good.
Actually, I'm going to message somebody and see if I can find out exactly where we're going.
Isn't your flight booked?
It is, but I'm going to Seattle first.
Detour. There's that thumper breaking those balls again. Wow. High ball it is with those two solids tied up.
Okay, so as soon as I hear back as to where I'm going, I'll let you know.
Unless that combo's wired straight there, then you could take that too. Either ball here is looking good.
Sorry, I had my face in my phone. Is this an open table?
Yeah.
This is off the break?
That's off Cliff's, or Peter's, sorry, Peter's break. It's the Cliff still from the last.
You know, I like high ball better, but I don't like the openers for
It's
high.
tough, yeah. First
For
one's a
high
little weird. Either into the side or that 9 will cut.
You know what? I'm going to start with the 15 into the side and draw and maybe tap that 11 ball.
See where I might draw and try to go into the 3 and bump the 3 over to the rail. Or just miss it all. And
Well, you got to get the first part of the equation correct. Got to make that initial shot.
still like high ball.
Yeah, from here for sure. I mean, the 6-7 is a little bit tough. I can't quite tell if they're wired up. It looks like it on the stream.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. And there's a inch and a half in between them that, or a chalk and a half in between that
Yeah.
you can make it go.
Yeah. Is it Bumpers Billiards in Hoover where you're going? There's a one pocket tournament. To be honest, I just can't remember. I've had so many things happening over the last 2 weeks that it's hard for.
Is it a tournament you're going to though?
It is a tournament, and it's a tournament where they've ordered a lot of jam up apparel, so everybody will be dressed.
You have to get a group picture.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind whoever the local streaming company is down there that they're using. I'll probably jump in on that stream, do some guest commentary there.
Providing they have commentary.
I'm pretty sure they will.
You get to snoop.
I do a little bit. That's all right. I'm a fan of the sport. I don't mind competition. I think competition is good. It's healthy.
Yeah.
All that other kind of jazz. So it looks like he's doing low ball.
Oh yeah, he's already sunk low. Get going.
Yeah,
He's
he's
good.
all right.
He's waving
Yeah.
the arm, helping her along.
Yeah. Is that coaching?
I don't know.
Coaching the cue ball like that?
He's getting a little wind, helping push a little bit.
Yeah. So actually not a bad little layout. 4-ball top left-hand corner. Nice little follow-through. Check the side rail back out for the 1 ball into the right side pocket. From there, pretty much shooting fish in a barrel. But of course, you got to get job number 1 done first in making the 4-ball.
He's pretty much good. He can go up to the top rail if he need be here. That was a very nice shot.
Yeah, he's sitting good. Nice roll up.
He's
6 ball.
I think he rolled just a touch too far from ideal.
Oh yeah, he did. He did, but it still should be okay.
And you know what? If he doesn't like that, he can really draw off that left-hand rail and come back out if he wants. If he doesn't want to come down, I'm just looking at the ankle straight here. He's just off, but he can draw over to that left-hand rail and back out if he really wants to. There, you saw where he's pointing his cue there is.
I think he might be playing the 2 ball here next.
Yeah, you're
And I
seeing
like
where
that.
he's, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. He's going to leave himself the other angle on the 2 to draw back up for the 6 ball.
Nope. Yeah, he might just, I don't know.
I think he's
Hard
on
to see.
the wrong side of the angle there.
Yeah. Do you now try to play it off that stripe?
Nope. I can't quite tell the angle. Looks like he is drawing, so I mean, he must.
Oh, he had it. He just didn't draw good enough. Didn't get enough on it with that stretch.
Well, I mean, good news, bad news. He definitely didn't draw it far enough, but there is a bank shot there. Bank shot, and the cue ball goes 2 rails back underneath the 8 ball, and the 8 can be put into the bottom right-hand corner. Made it a little more difficult than what it needed to be, but sometimes that's the way the ball rolls. Just like this. Oh! Wow, I thought for sure he had that bank.
Yeah.
I didn't track the cue ball. I didn't think
No,
the cue ball
that's
would
too
have.
bad.
I didn't think the cue ball would have scratched there.
Well, that
He put a lot of left-hand spin on that, though.
yeah, that little bit he was off on that bank was what put that cue ball in the corner. Although, wasn't very far off that bank, so that could have scratched either way. But
Rather unfortunate, so it does give Peter the chance to square the match up. And I don't think anybody's going to run away with this. I think this is going to be a hard-fought battle.
yeah, they're both
Peter and Warren.
fairly equal.
Well, and Peter's come out a little bit more over the last 8 or 9 months. Prior to that, he was really busy with work.
Does he play league at all?
Yeah, he does play league, but I know with his tournament play, during kind of the busy times, he didn't play at all. He was just too busy. And now that the market's slowed down a little bit, he has a cribbing company.
I was just going to ask what he does.
Yeah. Cribbing company. So I mean, it's steady, but it's not crazy busy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The housing market's not.
No. So he's been coming out a little bit more, which is good to see.
It's working good for you because everybody's renovating instead of buying new.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Grant's got a exterior company. If anybody's looking for siding, roofing, window cleaning,
Yeah, pretty much anything and everything on the outside.
Grant's he's a wizard with a squeegee in his hands.
It's only because I've done that stuff since I was 8.
Working for my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was working for my dad.
Yeah. Who was in turn working for my dad and my uncle.
Yeah.
Which is a small world. You
Yeah.
find out years later.
Yeah. What's the score on table 7? I can't quite tell. Warren is sitting in front of their scoreboard.
Willie Wonka.
Okay, so Damien got back to me. We don't know the name of the pool hall, but it's in Montgomery, Alabama. That's where I'll be going.
You gonna have a booth set up there?
Yeah. We will. So if you're in and around that area, certainly come down, say hi to Damien and myself. We will have a few jam-up shirts that you can pick up there. They'll be somewhat limited, but they'll be there. And so from here, you gotta favor Peter to square this match up.
You got on the right side of that too,
Yeah,
so that's good.
He's shooting good. The score, from what I can see in the Willie Lopez match, I think is 2-0, but I'm not sure for who. I'll be able to tell right now. Oh. 4-2.
We're 1-1 here. Peter gets that one back. And here again, Mitch Mapatak, sponsor of the tournament. He's advertising with us. If you guys, anybody needs a new vehicle, check him out, Shag and Happy GM. He's one of the most honest used car salesmen you'll ever meet.
Do those two words belong together?
I don't know, but Mitch is a great guy. He's
really
the one
is.
that'll break that. Yeah, and you can get yourself a bubble tea and then go to the car dealership.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Never.
To Bubble? Oh, my gosh.
I've never tried it. And Ben says the wings are amazing in there.
Okay, so I went in just before the Ashton Twins Classic, and they have a real fruit smoothie bubble tea. And I'll tell you, Ryan, it is flippin' amazing.
Huh. I have to try it out.
It is, yeah. If you're in Calgary, you gotta go. If you're visiting, you gotta go. And yes, he is 100% correct on the wings. I'm not a wing fan,
Yeah.
but I tried their wings and they're flippin' delicious. It's unbelievable. But he's got all kinds of things. There's, as much as people go there for the bubble tea,
Yeah.
he's more known for his wings and his other food.
Wow.
Dumplings and all kinds of things. Phenomenal place. Peter Mason at the table.
That was a rough break. Something was loose in there.
Yeah. That is a clustered table. There is some work to do here.
You said cluster had something else that was going to come out of my mouth right away, but I can't do that.
No, we're still
It's
a
a
family
cluster
rated
of
show. No,
fudge.
no.
Fudge.
We are a family rated show.
With some good fudge.
And I think I favor low ball.
Yeah, you can
The-
break a few out right here.
I don't know if I try to break out here. I think I try to set for the breakout. If I can get down, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Get off there. Now he's into the 3 ball and can draw into that 1-6.
Jacked up a little bit being close to the rail, but yeah, that'll.
I think he's got enough separation there. Nice little popper shot. Pop the 3 ball, cue ball off that end rail, push it up into that 1-6, break that cluster. You can sit nice for the 4 ball. Could have the makings of a really nice out. Just like this. Didn't quite sit for the 4. It's really the shot that he's got here. It's a little steeper than what he wanted. But everything is now broke out with exception to the 8. So do you go for the 8 ball breakout here?
No, I think you have to because unless you're playing for that window to go back up towards that 6, which is 6 is going to be another tough ball with that stripe in the corner. But I think you go for it right now.
I think the 6.
If you can get it to run square into that 14 and sit there, just clear that 14, you're probably good.
Yeah. And I
And
think
then you're
the
coming-
6 ball floats into that right-hand side pocket. It's a little bit of a steeper cut into that side pocket. Typically with diamond tables, with those being 4 1/4 deep shelves, they're not very accepting of those steeper
Yeah,
cuts.
he hit the right side of that 8
Oh,
ball
he's
too.
going to sit good. He's going to sit perfect.
The only thing is he didn't break that out up there too.
That's all right.
For the ideal wizard perfect shot.
Yeah. Well, that would have been a little bit of luck for sure. But he's still, and I think I take the 5 ball. I'm going to float on the 5 ball. Then the 6.
Yeah, he's dead over top of this, so that makes it a little tougher, but doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball, which is
you just
good.
got to float that in.
He just doesn't like shooting over top of that.
No.
If he doesn't go for that, I'd go for the 6 right now. If he doesn't feel comfortable with the 5, I wouldn't be going down for the 1.
The only problem is when I'm sitting on that 5 ball, I really don't want to have to play shape again for it.
Yeah.
I'd rather take it.
I'd be
right
going
now.
for it for sure, but
Yeah.
he just doesn't seem like he's too comfortable with it.
Right. Even if you float over farther, right?
Well, you can go right into the corner. You're still.
Yeah. go right into that corner. You float the 6. Cue ball's going to go off the right side rail, back out.
But I think he
and
can
you
hold
shape
it.
the 1.
He can hold it in front of that left diamond there still, I think, from here if he hits it nice.
Yeah, that's
Pretty good.
That'll work.
It was a few inches harder than he needed to be, but
Oh, I think he's sitting dead perfect. I look down the barrel at where the 6 ball is. And really, the only thing to do here is make the 6.
why is he looking at going down? I guess
Make the 6 to the side,
yeah.
right? The natural angle will take you off the side rail back out for the 1 ball.
He's just called it cross side.
Oh,
Looks
I don't
like-
like that.
Looks
I don't
like he
think I
just,
like
he
that.
just had his cue in that side pocket.
He
so.
did. I don't think I like it. If you're going to cross bank it, I'd rather just slow roll this thing in.
I don't mind the cross bank, but you're running into all these balls
You're-
down here.
You're going to put the cue ball right dead onto the 14. That's where things can go really wrong. And of course, look out. I was just going to say he hit it like an absolute genius. But unfortunately,
No, it's because you said
scratched.
things would go wrong before. You still got your curse going.
I do have a strong curse, but going into that 14 ball was, no matter what, that was tough to execute.
Yeah. Well, and it worked out perfect because the 8 was still wide open. That was my only
yeah.
concern. You got all those going down there. You're going to tie up that 8 again. You got to try to break it out. Because I didn't mind the cross side. I could shoot that all day long too. It was nice, but
Yeah, I don't think I'd have played the cross side.
no,
there.
I wouldn't have. I would.
As tough as what the diamond tables are in the side pocket, I think I just play that into the side. There's nothing else to do. You don't have to worry about shape.
I think he's.
It's more potting that ball to the side. So Warren with a golden opportunity to regain his lead.
Oh yeah, and everything's wide open now.
Yeah, this should be like shooting fish in a barrel.
It was easy as duck soup.
Pretty easy.
I don't know why
Just
duck
about.
soup's easy. You got to go and shoot the goddamn thing, pluck it, and boil it.
And did I hear you just swear on the stream?
No, I would never do that.
I think I heard that.
Gosh darn is a swear.
It's not, but that's not what you said.
I'll rewind and edit that later.
Yeah. I'm sure you won't.
So that's a challenge now. I'm gonna have to put something funny in over your talking.
Yeah. Can he see what ball is that? Is that 15 sitting at the top?
No.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. You take the 14 ball, you're flirting with the 1 and 10. Kind of landed in a little bit of a difficult spot here. So, I just float to the bottom left hand.
I might go down here and play this.
I'm just going to float over.
Float the 10 to the top.
Rather than trying to get...
He got tied up.
He did. And instead of doing that, if he did just play down to the bottom left-hand corner,
I don't
10
even
ball
know.
goes-
I don't even know if I'd gone that far because the 10 would have gone to the top left too. But either or.
yeah.
I think floating just down to the bottom of the table because you had a ton of angle. Then, if you come out wrong,
Tough to hold on that angle.
you might have the
That's what he had.
might have the 15 up there too if he doesn't get set. But
Yeah, this was not what he wanted. Because the only spot that 10 ball goes is to a bank down to the bottom left. It doesn't bank side. 7's in the way.
I needed to come off the rail more to try to break that. So I don't know what he's going to try to do here. That doesn't even bank down here. It's froze to that ball. You can't bank that anywhere.
Oh no, the 1 and 10 has separation there.
No.
There's about an 1/8, maybe a 1/4 inch separation. I'm looking at it live. That's not going to show you.
Yeah, it's worth it. Worth a try. Cut the camera. Might as well play with it.
does not bank into that.
No, it's tough.
The only spot that 10 ball banks is to the bottom left-hand
I
corner.
play it safe here.
Yep.
Don't sink this either.
Or roll up behind the 8, I should say.
That's not so bad either.
So what do you do if you're Peter at the table here, Ryan?
Not breaking that one out. We kick off the rail for the 7.
I think I'm just going to roll the one ball up and leave the cue ball right underneath and frozen to the 10. Still use inches. We do. With my business, I use that on the daily.
What's that, inches?
Inches, yeah. Inches, quarters, eighth of an inch.
Yeah, anything construction still metric.
Yeah.
Or imperial, that's it, not metric. Whose tape measure did I say? Oh, Trevor's. Picture of Trevor's tape measure.
Yeah, we won't get.
Did you see that? Yeah,
I've seen them. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Something hair.
Yeah. We don't need to say. Does the 1 pass the 8? No, I don't believe it does. But that was a really nice shot.
Especially if he's got it in the side there.
He does have it in the side. Nice little slow roll. Hits it good.
Very nice shot.
And to regain his lead.
Oh, it's a Filipino wipe the cloth play.
Yeah.
Albert. Call him Albert. Because Eric does that quite a bit too, or used to.
He still does.
Does he?
Yeah. Although we haven't seen Eric for
No, he's been in
for
the
a little
Philippines
bit.
for.
Over. And I hear, from what I hear, that he's not even playing a lot of pool over there.
Why would you go there and not play pool? Slow down.
He actually started playing pool and then stopped because he said everybody there is phenomenally good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Play all you can and see.
Yeah. Well, he may be playing pool, but he's not gambling.
Not gambling. No. Yeah, that's.
But he said everybody in the Philippines is taking him to school.
Crazy. Graham Realty, Peter Chow, he was in here yesterday saying hi to everybody. If you guys need a house in the Calgary area, you can give him a call. We got 2 realtors actually. Somewhere. Here's the other guys. You can give any one of these guys a call if you're looking for a house, buy, sell. They can all help you out. And they're all great pool players. With Mike challenge him for a percentage off. Play him a set.
To gamble there would be suicide. Yeah. Well, and again, that's only what I've heard. But
He's got family over there, so.
Well, and I think he went there with the intention of maybe gambling a little bit.
Yeah.
But that was put to bed in a real short period of
Get
time.
a 12-year-old kick your butt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Warren's hoping
What
something
a
went
break.
down. He
What
is
a break.
frozen to that horn.
He is. He is deadlocked. Deadlocked on that horn. Although you could maybe play that off the 4. Can you play that off the 4 to make the 2?
Oh, the cue ball off the 4 to make that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really see.
I don't
another
think he
shot.
got anything else.
He might have the 1 ball. Yeah, the back cut on the 1 ball. problem is, on this table, like, there's nothing locked. Maybe the 11 ball, but everything is wide open. Peter just crushed that break.
Nice.
Perfect. Very, very well done. Nice little stroke test. He'll have another one. Got a bridge over top of the 9 ball.
Unless he wants to go up for the 7, it's up to him.
Could be. Given where the 3 is, I don't think it passes between the 13,
No,
14.
I might,
So
from there, I might go to the 7 and then the 4-2 come back down for that.
I don't think the 3 passes between the 13 and 14, though. If it passes between the 13 and 14, then I don't mind it. But I'd rather take care of that ball right
Looks
now
like
if it
might.
doesn't go.
Just didn't want to run into that.
No. Absolutely, David. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Sad, sad news.
Again, we are monitoring the chats, guys. If you want to, got a question, we're happy to answer it. Both YouTube and Facebook. Had nobody comment on YouTube yet.
I think it's, there's probably somebody that's commented. I don't think the comments are loaded. I've had that issue a few times.
It's top of the chat. Somebody on YouTube can comment. 67 of you. I might have to reload just to see.
So the only issue I see here is the potential of running into that 15 ball and getting stuck.
Oh, lots of comments. There we go.
I kind of figured.
Dawn is on YouTube.
Joseph, we're doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I don't know how long those have been there, but I reloaded and we gained a bunch of people too, so.
Yeah. Is there a viewer advantage taking place this weekend? Not
No.
for this one. The next viewer advantage will be for
Westerns.
Westerns.
And we'll start that again. Look for it on the page. 2-for-1 tickets we do in advance.
We might do something with that one.
Yeah,
We might triple it up. Why not?
triple tickets.
Why not?
I like that.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe we should give it.
Oh, Jason, that would be terrible. They're saying Kobe's daughter may have been with them.
Ooh, yeah, that's no good.
Oh, wow.
Daughter's teammate and parent. Aye. Yeah, that's your chances of surviving a helicopter crash are way less than a plane, unfortunately.
His daughter's teammate and parent. Oh, no. God, that's terrible news. Terrible, terrible. I was hoping the first time I heard that this morning that was
That joke
a
or false. Yeah.
false Facebook ad, but by all accounts, it's looking like it's not a false claim.
Yeah, one of the top 10 players of all time, I think. It is confirmed. That's too bad.
Oh, nice attempt from Peter to get in on that 11 ball. Just overhit that a touch. Well, our hearts go out to him and his family.
Yeah.
Anybody that's dealing with that loss. Terrible.
I think in the next match or the next A-side stream, we should maybe give away 1 or 2 tickets.
We potentially could.
Find some way to give away 1 or 2. We don't have the tickets with us. Maybe I might have some outside. But well, we can always send it to you when we get.
Yeah. We'll see. Oh, no. Oh, he was playing safe there. I thought that was the 8 ball. I thought he was trying to put that 11 past the 8. I was like, now did he leave enough for Warren to get in on that 6 ball? Can
No.
he get past that 2 ball?
No.
Okay, so what am I going to do here?
He's got about a quarter if you had to jump, quarter ball.
Yeah, I think I like what he's doing here. Play the 2 ball.
Yeah, if you underhit it, it might go off that 6 too, so.
I think he'd really have to undercut that in order to hit that 6 ball.
Yeah. Watch the side pocket. Good chance for Peter here now.
Yeah, that was a really nice safe that he played there. He got away with it.
Yeah, on YouTube, Joseph was saying, gonna have to cut the 2 as well.
So
Any
good
9 ball
opportunity.
coming up in the future?
Do we have 9 ball?
No.
I think there is some 9 ball being played at Westerns.
Might be, yeah. If not, the end of February for sure.
Yeah, there will be 9 ball being played at
The
in
BC Championships.
Niagara Falls
Well, and in Penticton.
and in Penticton. And I would be a guessing guy here. Myself, Ben, and Ryan haven't quite talked about it yet, but the Q Sports Live Invitational, I think we'll start preparing for that in about March. That'll happen in August again.
Yeah, Ben and I talked a little bit about it yesterday when we were driving around, so.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Lance will be streaming the Predator qualifier, February 7th to 9th. There is always that aspect as well. Through Q Sports Live, we have Lance Bromeland out in the BC area. You'll see him streaming every now and again.
And in Winnipeg,
Rod Arriagata. And I do believe he's got a lot of stuff going on there. He's got some snooker matches. He's got 9 ball. He's got 8 ball, 10
yeah,
ball.
he's doing pretty good. They're busy out there.
They are busy. That's good.
Yep. And we're going to see down the road if we can add a few other locations on.
Josh, any more of this format type of tournament? You might be covering more on the east side of Canada. Don't know how far east you guys normally go. We go anywhere and everywhere, Josh, from one coast to the other.
Yep, Ben and I were in Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown. We did the Maritime Championships in October. The last 2 years. It was all 3 of us 2 years ago. Just Ben and I this last year, and we'll be back hopefully again next year. Actually, Ben and I, the team we got thrown on, we won the advanced division out there, so we're the Maritime champions.
So you'd have to go back to defend that title.
Yeah.
But you'll find all different types of games, all different type of skill levels, all of that stuff. We're not limited to say that you have to be a certain caliber in order to play on our streams. We go not only all over Canada, we'll be in the United States quite a bit. I just heard from Adrienne again at the NAPT. We'll be down back in Chicago, back in Vegas. We'll be in Vegas for VNEA and more than likely the ACS.
So the NAPT is going Chicago and Vegas again?
Yep.
So it'll be August and September, more than likely, if it was the same as the last couple of years.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're pretty much all over the place. Where in Chicago it will be again back at
Shooters, wasn't it?
Shooters, yeah,
In Grays Lake.
Grays Lake, Illinois. Hey, thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, I was just going to say thanks, Kevin. He's called bank.
I think so.
I would cut this every day of the week.
It looks like he is cutting
Yeah.
it based on how he's lining
He
up.
Yeah. I was going to say he'd pointed his cue up at the top, but yeah. Nice
That will
game.
work.
2-2.
It's a high ball game. So I'm going to leave for about 10 minutes and then come back. And then maybe we can have a guest commentator sit in.
Sure.
Do you have the dates? Not as of yet. Adrienne just sent me a message and said she's not in front of her computer, so she'll send those over for me and we'll get that deal done. So I'll be right back here, guys.
Okay. We'll throw up Mitch again. If you're looking for a new used car, check him out. Shaganappy GM. Warren to break. Yeah, Kevin, we don't have the dates for Chicago or the Vegas for the NAPT. If it's like the last couple of years, it'll be mid-August and then sort of mid-September. Mr. Graham Clark Ayers, how you doing? You in Grays Lake, Wambra? Six down the bottom left. Nice shot. And unlucky with the leave. I might just try to double kiss off this three and bump that cue ball back where it is. Or just off the... So he's playing safe. He might just touch off the right side of this. Get him behind those two. That's perfect. And that's what Peter's looking at there. Peter's just run into the bathroom. So as he takes a break, I'm going to run through some of our advertisers here. Brutal Game Gear, Charlie and Heather Bryant's. You want some awesome billiard apparel, check them out on brutalusa.com. They have some awesome stuff there. And they do have a, can type in the code CSL to get a free gift with every purchase, from hats, backpacks, decals. They give a whole bunch of stuff they give away, and it varies, so you guys want a free gift, just use the CSL code at the checkout on Brutal, and they will send a free gift with your purchase. And JB Cases, same thing there. If you want to check them out, see what you like on there, then contact us. we can give you a little better pricing and maybe a little better timeline, and you can get the CSL logo, gives you the option on one of the pockets on there. That'll be the best and last case you ever have to buy. Again, Peter just took a quick washroom break. He'll be right back. I'll give you a little maybe tour of the room here. Got 8 diamond tables. And we got 2 more diamond 7-foots upstairs, as well as 8 valley tables. And then there's Mark, our tournament director, and then we got 2 9-foot diamonds back here. It's wide open to the upstairs. Right up there is 2 more diamond 7-foots. And behind our camera and straight up is the 8 valley tables. Well, there's a little tour of the hidden spot. One of 2 rooms with all diamond tables, or a bunch of diamond tables. Dale, all our stuff you can get on Brutal Game Gear or Jam Up Apparel. You can get our logos all over them. It gives you the option on both those sites. Yep, so I got sponsored by Brutal Game Gear, Jam Up's grants, so we are pushing both amazing apparel. Like I said, Brutal, when you do an order there, they will give you a free gift from hats. They got backpacks, decals, a whole bunch of different stuff they'll go through and give as gifts, so it's a bonus there. And you're welcome for the view, Kurt. Yeah, Rob on YouTube, that's sad. And Peter's back. There is David Wilson with the BrutalUSA.com link for Brutal Game Gear. That's amazing stuff. I actually have some stock that I'll carry around with me from hats and t-shirts anyway. I can sell the hats for and t-shirts are between 20 and 25 US, so it's about 28 Canadian for a hat, I believe. And are amazing quality. Same with the t-shirts. We're on the main level, Kevin. There is stairs to our right that goes upstairs to the tables. But we are on the main level here with the 8 7-foot diamond and 2 9-foot diamonds sitting directly behind where we are. Nice little touch shot by Warren there. Still has trouble with that 5-ball. It might go in off, but that's a tough shot. Depending on his angle, he's going the opposite way there. Well, he's calling that 5 in the corner, I think. It's going for the in off. Hey, sorry guys, just had a little chat with somebody there. Tables are too close, says Face on YouTube. No, they're spaced out. You're not running into the other table as you're leaning over, so. There's that Mitch guy again. Checking Appy GM. Need a vehicle? Check them out. And my cue sponsor, I play with a Prevail handcrafted cue with the Jacoby Black shaft on it. It's Jerry Pepin out of Cochrane, Alberta. He won some amazing cues and one of the best jump cues around that you can buy. Prevail handcrafted. I actually have 2 custom cues I'm going to get built again by Jerry out there. They are amazing. If you ever want to try one out, let me know. I can let you test it. Random stats, Nicola. 12 minutes per game. Yeah. They are taking a little bit. Peter's got a big break. Ball down and the cue ball. And we are playing BCA rules, so that table's wide open. And if I'm Warren, I'm starting with that 1 ball, then the 5-7. 1 in the side. That's your main trouble ball.
You want to let Ryan up? You want to sit or keep it up on the table?
So.
Alrighty, guys. I am back with you. And I'm going to kick one Ryan off and put another Ryan on. We'll have a special guest commentator coming in. Give him a welcome, guys. You may recognize the name Mr. Ryan Pittman joining me on the
everyone.
mic.
How are you guys?
Well, the pressing question, Ryan, is how are you?
Not bad.
That's it?
Had a
Not
couple
bad?
beers, so getting better.
That's good. That's good.
The day's looking up.
And so, from Winnipeg, down working in Alberta,
Yeah.
and you're in town for till March or so?
About that, yeah. In and out. I'll be heading back to Manitoba. A little bit here and there throughout the few months, but yeah, out here till middle to the end of March.
Going to be playing in a few tournaments. You're heading back, I know, to Winnipeg for the Bar Box Championships.
For the Brandon Bar Box, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and then our year end. And I'll be out here for Westerns.
That will be a fun event.
Should be a fun time, yeah. Yeah, first year was last year. I went in it and had a lot of fun, so this year is just going to get it better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we've got Warren at the table, shooting low ball, everything wide open. Not a lot to negotiate. Keep control of the cue ball, I would say, would be the key here.
He's been shooting well.
He has been.
I was watching his last game last night, and he shot really well.
So is he going to play forward for 3 or draw for 7? Forward for 3. Wants a little bump on that 15 ball. Did he get it?
I think you should be able to see the 7 there.
Only problem here is you're going to bump into the 13, so you might be playing the 4 ball down to the bottom right-hand corner here, instead of trying to come back out for that into the side.
But a bad rub there.
He did, but does that 4 go by the 14 into that left side pocket? He did call it.
Yeah, it goes in.
Tight pocket. And really nothing to do with the cue ball. Let it up to the top rail and back down again.
Good shot.
But overhit it. He is in no man's land. Does not bank to the side pocket with the 14 there.
Can't really play this safe anywhere either.
Well, there's really nowhere to hide. You got to come up with a shot here. And he's not at all happy with himself. The Z shot's not on because of where the 15 ball is. You might have to just kind of take your medicine and take this with a long kick or cut like he's looking at into that side pocket.
I know with myself I'd be trying to cut.
I think percentage-wise you are correct. Just watch that cue ball.
Ooh, close.
It is close. But close only counts if you're playing hand grenades.
It's about the best you could have done with that shot.
Yeah. Hand grenades or A-bombs. You can get kind of close with either one of those and still be effective. And so I think if I'm Peter at the table here, I'm going to shoot the 14. A little bit of right-hand spin, check that top rail. And try to get in on that 12-11.
Yeah, that'd be the best for that breakout, I would say.
So Jim, Mr. Pittman is actually sitting quite a distance away from the comment, so I'll just read his comment so that Ryan knows. He said, hey, Mr. Ryan Pittman, it was good seeing you again this weekend. It's from Jim Orzel.
You too, Jim. It was a lot of fun playing here Friday. Got to play a lot of different people. It was a lot of fun. Well, I think he got himself in a little pickle here.
Did Peter put himself there? He
Not
did.
sure. I think so.
I think he did. So when you shoot this, you almost want to go into the half of 11 ball. Down to the left or bottom side rail and back up.
Yeah, that'd probably be your best option.
Have a safe drive.
I'm getting asked to ref a shot. Give me 1 sec here, guys. I'm going to leave you with Mr. Pittman.
That might not be good. I know this is definitely a shot I don't want to be taking. Oh, stroked it pretty well though.
Good little shot. Didn't quite come far enough up table though. I like the idea. Just needed to come a little farther off. Farther up the table, I should say.
Still not an easy shot, but makeable.
It's not. Does the cue ball leave good? I think he's in full on that 13 ball.
Yeah, it looks like you should be able to get it there.
Just a nice mid-weight shot. Maybe a touch of left-hand spin. Kill into that 11 ball, push the 11 a little closer to that top right-hand corner. Oh, he dug down. Dug down in it.
Oh, looking pretty good, though.
Yeah, he got away with it. Although, really, with 4 balls left on the table, I don't think there's really a bad way to hit that.
No, not at all.
At least and not come out with some kind of a shot. And I kind of like the nice touch draw here. 11 ball, 15 into the same pocket. And again, a draw shot for the 12 ball. Doesn't want to be straight. Wants to stay on left of center. 12 to the top left. 9 into the same pocket as the 12. Finish off with the 8. Hopefully he went through to the right side so he can play this off the rail.
I think he's got enough ring go off the rail here.
Just go off that left side rail
Yeah.
and take the 9, same pocket.
As long as he leaves himself some angle.
Oh, he underhit it. Well underhit it. Peter gets into it right away and says, I'm calling it in.
Oh,
So unfortunately, Peter just gives it up and says, we'll go tie ball game. And we'll give a shout out to one of our sponsors here, guys. It is Jam Up Apparel, as I mentioned earlier. If you haven't done so, make sure you go onto their Facebook page, hit that like button. Coming out with a few different things through Jam Up Apparel. You're going to want to know about it, participate. Can't quite let the cat out of the bag quite yet, but there's some pretty cool things happening over at Jam Up Apparel.
oh, must have gone on a break
They
here.
are going on a break.
Fun facts.
Yeah, we'll put up a fun fact while they're on their break.
It's definitely a good game to watch too, snooker.
It is.
I can't play
Have
it.
you played it?
I played it, but I can't play it.
Snooker for me is the same type of level that I play golf at. Which I can tell you is not very effective in each.
No, I play snooker as much as I play golf, and I only get a couple rounds a year in, so. It's usually
Well,
my
I've-
son and I that get out and play a little bit on the snooker table if anybody does with me.
Well, I think I could probably count on one hand the number of times that I've played on a snooker table. And I believe it was golf that we were playing on the snooker table.
Yep. I've actually never played golf on a snooker table.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, I've
right.
heard.
It's still on a snooker table where myself in particular need binoculars to be able to play on that table.
Yeah, I hear you.
So needless to say, I am not Ronnie O'Sullivan. So Warren with the break and drops a ball.
He's been doing well with the break too.
He has a little bit of a cluster down on the bottom, kind of mid-table, just below the mid-table on the right side with the, I believe it's the 310 and the 29. So in that case, I think I'm probably going to be playing high ball here. My starter will be the 13 ball.
I would say that'd probably be my guess too.
13 ball, float down 15, hopefully get the angle that I need. Go back up on top and start whittling away at that cluster. Yeah, not so Sullivan. 100% true. Just got to watch out for that bottom left-hand corner. Don't want to scratch into that.
If he shoots it soft enough, he should be fine.
Looking good. Nice angle to get back up on top and use the 12 ball, or sorry, use the 14 ball to break out into that 3 ball. That'll open that up. Because the 9 does go, it'll go into that bottom left-hand corner, so you really don't have to break out the 2 ball. 10 ball sitting up top, it'll go top left-hand corner, so really it's getting the 3 ball out of there.
If he
Doesn't want to get straight. Doesn't want to get straight. I think he's sitting perfect.
Yeah, it looks like he should be able to make something out of that 14, I would say.
Yeah, even if he plays into that 12 ball. So long as it causes some separation between that 12-3.
Got the weight down?
There he goes. Good shot.
Yeah, well done. A little bit close to the work, but he should be able to manage that. Nice little off the rail. And I probably play this on the safe side, so I'm probably going to play more to the middle of the table and leave myself just a nice little roll up with the angle to put the cue ball on that right-hand side rail for the 9 next.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, I don't want to short play this and
No.
stay on the right side of center. I want to be more to the left side of center.
Yeah, you don't want to leave yourself short on the 9.
Yeah, I don't want to try and play a floater
No.
on that 15 to try to get in on that 9. I'd rather have a little more space
Yeah,
to
for
work
sure.
with, and you'll accomplish that by going to the left side of center.
I've brewed up a bad habit of leaving myself short on a lot of shots this year. Hasn't been doing very good for me.
Yeah. Yeah, playing on the short side is the tough way for sure. Yeah, sure. I'm going to go ref a shot again.
Trying to get some good spin on it here.
Ding ding, whiskey. Touched.
12 touch.
Well, it sounds like you got away with that one.
Well, it was a miscue on the cue ball.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to put quite a bit of draw on that. Get it out. Punch it out a bit.
Yeah. And the 12 just caught the rail. Peter was saying, well, isn't the miscue a foul? Not traditionally.
As long as it's not a double hit and the 12 hits a rail, that's the main thing.
Well, the argument is a miscue a double hit?
Yeah,
Right, so I get the premise behind it.
yeah, for sure.
So in a little bit tougher on this 12 ball. Mr. Taylor, how are you? So do you go across and take the 2 ball? Punch the 2 ball out?
That's
Given
probably
that
what I
angle?
would try. Wouldn't necessarily do that, but I'd try it.
Well, he executed that fairly well. Well, Dale, the tick that you hear on a miscue is actually a double hit. It just happens real quick. So the tick that you hear on that miscue is actually your ferrule hitting the cue ball.
Yeah, they say once you hear that double hit tick once, you never forget it.
But typically for refs, they don't call a foul on a miscue.
No.
Martin says he was wet. Started raining while he was feeding the cows. So this will give Peter the chance to regain that lead. Go back up a game. Doesn't want to be behind the 3.
Oh, I think
He got away with it.
got away with it, yeah.
And it's actually not bad. I think the 3 is sitting far enough past that side pocket.
It is, yeah. About 3/4 of a ball.
So if he just stuns this ball, he'll have nice angle. Even if he goes over an inch, he'll have nice angle on the 3. Take the 3 ball.
Perfect.
Yeah. Nice little drawback for the 6 or the 4, depending on where he lands. Yeah, the icky vibration that you feel is punishment enough. It's the worst sound in pool, to be followed by a cue hitting the floor. Those are the 2 worst sounds in pool.
I'd rather have a miscue than cue hit the floor.
Yeah, true enough.
Perfect.
Yeah, well done. He even kind of stood up a little bit into that shot.
Yep.
So he kind of got away with that there, but and really nothing to do here. Make the 4 natural shape to 6.
Yeah, I think either one would have brought you the same shape.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And really stun shot here, 8 into the left-hand side pocket, and he'll regain his lead. Makes a case for that old 70s casino carpet. Very well done from Peter. Regains the lead, puts himself on the hill. And we'll give a shout out to another one of the Q Sports Live sponsors. It is the T3 Jump Brake Q. You've heard us talk a lot about this jump brake Q. Really, it does enough talking for itself. Don't really have to say much other than if you do want one, send us a message. We do have a couple in stock. I think 3, 2 black and 1 green, and that's it. So if you are looking to get your hands on one, we do get a little bit of a special deal. I have 3 in stock. From there, it'll be the waiting game if you want one after that.
It's definitely worth the money.
I would absolutely agree with you. That cue will not leave my bag.
Nope, mine either.
That thing hits like a tank.
It does. The jumping side of it is what I like.
Yeah.
It's no,
So easy.
yeah, it's no effort at all to jump the ball. I still can't make anything, but I don't foul.
Well, you still have to aim. That's a prerequisite when jumping, is you still have to aim, but it does get over that ball fairly easy.
Yeah. I started practicing my 2-3 rail outs just because of that.
Oh,
Tough break there.
man, he's been clobbering those breaks. They're sitting really, really nice. He's got a great break.
Spreading out nicely, yeah, for sure.
Although I'm sure he's somewhat glad that there is a small cluster at the top right-hand side of the table
Yeah.
with the 213, because Warren has that ability. He could make this a hill match.
He sure does, yeah.
Have you seen or tried the T4? Yes, I actually have the T4 shaft. How much does it cost? Eric, send us a message to the Q Sports Live page. And the only reason I had somebody say that because I say to message the page with cost inquiries that it sounds fishy. And the only reason that we have people message the page is anytime that we run that T3 ad, we have the same question, how much? And rather than answering that question 17 times a day, much easier to just message the page. And if you do have an inquiry on the cost, just send a message there and I'll get back to you. Good watching, good pool. Watching from Western Kentucky. Well, welcome to it, Crawley. We appreciate you tuning in, and for yourself and anybody else, if you are just tuning in, guys, help us out. Smash that share button. My name is Grant. I am sitting beside Mr. Ryan Pittman, one of the top fans of Q Sports Live, top supporters, and we appreciate that, Ryan.
I love supporting pool. It's a great game.
I love this game. I seem to be addicted to it.
Yeah, me too.
Warren's actually looking really, really good here. 5 to the side, and depending on his angle, just a nice little touch to slide over for the 4 ball. 4 ball goes to the top left-hand corner. I do believe 7 will pass the 10, 6 to the side, 3 to the bottom right-hand corner. It should be a tie ball game. We could go hill.
Should be.
Only thing he doesn't want here is to get stuck behind that 15 ball.
15, yeah, for sure. I think the angle he's got, he should be fine.
Oh, he brought it back out. Even better. 4 ball obviously passes 13.
Yeah, it looks to me it does. I think he should be fine here.
Yeah, from here it's all about pattern play, and I think I'm actually going to take the 3 ball first. I'm going to take the 3-1, 6-7-4. Save the 4 ball. It goes past the 13. Use the top rail. Just come on back down to the left side of the table. You'll have the 8 to the bottom right-hand corner. Of course, his opponent is thinking other thoughts. Would love to see. Would love to see Warren perhaps not get out here.
Oh, taking a different path.
He is. We'll see if it works out. We appreciate that, Martin. We also appreciate your service.
Yeah, I figured that 3 would be pretty close.
Yeah, that's why I would have taken the 3 first.
Taking it when you had it,
Yeah.
for sure.
Just because to play back down to the 4 or from the 4 looked a little bit suspect.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think natural pattern play for me at least would have been 3, 1, 6, 7, 4, 8.
Yeah, with all the balls, there's just too much margin of error for putting draw on that 4 ball.
We'll see if he can throw this in. It looks like he slow rolled it. He slow rolled it. Well, here's a chance for Peter. Doesn't really have a very good opener. I can't see whether he can get in on the 15-13 combo. Do you start with a combo?
Myself would probably start with a 12.
With the cut?
Yeah.
Does the back cut go, though? It
Yeah,
obviously does.
It's
Well,
about a
you're-
ball and a half away from the rail.
Yeah, you got a dead-eye view of what that shot is. From the way it looks on the monitor, it looks like it's a tough back cut. But, again, sometimes our angles, made that look like nothing.
Perfect.
And I like him playing the 13 ball first here.
Yeah, I'd get it out of the way.
Yeah, he's done
Perfect.
well there too.
Yep.
So I think I'm playing 11-14.
If that 14 goes by the 8, then that's probably what I would do as well.
Yep. 11 ball right side, 14 bottom left.
Pretty much just 4 stun shots and then the
That's
8.
it. Yeah. 11, 14, 15, 9, 8. Game, set, match. I'm going to have to go ref a shot, so I will be right back here, guys.
You might leave that 14 to last. Yeah, it looks like he's leaving the 14 to last.
Alrighty, back with you.
Well, 9 must go past the 3.
I didn't get to see what happened.
He
Left himself a little bit tough here.
Yeah, took the 15 and
He
stunned
can
it out a little bit.
He can play that 9 off the rail first. I think I favor the rail first. Rail off the 3. Yeah, made it a little bit more difficult than what he had to do here.
Yeah, for sure.
Off the rail. Oh, perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
That'll work. Peter Mason looking really, really good here. Nothing to do with the cue ball. Follow through on the 14, 8 to the bottom left-hand corner.
Perfect.
And
These are ones I hate.
8 ball
Straight in.
for the win. Somebody keeps bumping our camera. That's the one.
Good shooting.
Peter Mason taking the match. All right, guys. We are going to do a quick shutdown restart. We'll get the next match locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll. Ryan, thank you for sitting in with me.
Thank you guys
Appreciate
for having
everybody
me.
tuning in. On behalf of myself, Ryan Pittman, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, we appreciate it. We will be back here just a couple of minutes.
Have a good Sunday, everyone. Bye.